But this made a plastic surgery video on Megan Thee Stallion. Shut the
Hi, this is Doja. Welcome back to my channel. So as promised, I'm going to be talking about another case of a YouTuber versus a celebrity. This time the celebrity in question is none other than Doja Cat. So if you followed Doja Cat and her shenanigans and various different ups and downs of her career and her relatable and very just in-your-face social media presence on TikTok, you may have known that last February or so she went to town on a YouTuber named Lauryn Hill.
That's what this is about. It's about plastic surgery. It's about this Lauryn Hill talking about people's bodies, talking about people's surgery. And I won't say more. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's talk.
So there's lessons that we can learn from what happened with Lauryn Hill. There's lessons we can learn from her experience with Doja Cat. Essentially what happened with her after Doja Cat had this really public beef with her last February and the fallout from that. So if you're interested in those lessons, stay tuned. Let's discuss it. For those of you who don't know me or who are new here, this channel, I help content creators like myself decode, demystify the laws related to being a creator and in the creator economy in 2024 and beyond. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, I want to invite you to subscribe to this channel, share with your friends, and join in so we can grow together. Now, the story. So Lauryn Hill, 4 years ago, started her YouTube channel just talking about her own journey with plastic surgery.
Hey guys, my name is Lauryn Hill, and I'm going to talk to you guys about a procedure that I just had, and I'm so excited to share it with you.
A year later, about 3 years ago, she decided to do an expose, essentially look at the images and videos of Bella Hadid, who is a popular model, and based on that photo, kind of guess what type of surgery or procedures Bella Hadid may or may not have gotten based on just those pictures, using her own experience, saying that she's not a plastic surgeon, she's not an expert. However, she's expert to the extent that she's undergone surgery, she's familiar with this procedures, she has friends and colleagues, and she has eyes.
Once only known as Gigi Hadid's little sister, she's had a meteoric rise in the last 6 years. After Bella's huge rise to fame, earlier photos of her started to emerge. People started questioning why her face looked so different.
And that took off. When she discovered she was getting a lot of views and a lot of interest in assessments of what type of cosmetic surgery celebrities may or may not have gotten based on just looking at their videos and photos over time, she went all in. She did several videos and several celebrities, and then she got to Doja Cat.
The first procedure I believe Doja may have had done was an upper blepharoplasty. Notice how the heavy look of her upper eyelids is gone. She now has more makeup space to her upper eyelids. Doja had a great natural nose, but I believe she did have a rhinoplasty. Let's look at
As you can imagine, Doja did not like that, hence her 40-minute rant on IG Live.
has nerve. And I'll tell you something. You want to sit there in your chair talking about how this girl and that girl and this girl got this and that done? Look at you. You got work to do right now. Let's chop it up. I'm off, and a lot of people would say, you're mad because it's the truth. You're mad because she clocked you on something. But that. I'm mad because there's lies about me. That's what I'm mad. I'm confused why you think your logic lies in a side-by-side photo of someone from 2014 to 2020 in order to judge whether they had a rhinoplasty or not. Out of here. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Doja did say in the video she will destroy her.
And if I could tear your whole empire down, I would.
And that she did. So what happened was Lori, who started her channel, as I mentioned, just talking about her own cosmetic features and cosmetic procedures and occasionally do a brand review or sponsored post, had to go back to doing that. Let's look at her talk about that.
A lot of you have noticed in the last few weeks and months that in addition to my celebrity analysis videos, added on some other types of videos. Videos like my skincare routine or a hair care tutorial or even an Amazon Prime Day video. And I've gotten DMs and emails asking me why I'm doing this. Why do I want to just be some regular old YouTuber?
Sidebar, so I take issue with her saying that, her friends, one of her fans was saying, like, why do you have to do this stuff like those other YouTubers? Kind of like, that's kind of shady to lifestyle beauty creators that do that sort of stuff. But anyway, back.
And I feel like it's time to really address these comments and to really come clean and be honest that I can no longer rely on sponsor or AdSense support, at least in the financial sense. When I first started my channel, there was no precedent yet set for someone who spoke about celebrity plastic surgery. So sponsors were clamoring to get on my channel because of all the views I got. But once I started getting blowback, especially from celebrities and celebrity stans, sponsors started to get really hesitant about being on my channel. Nowadays, they're extremely reluctant, and most sponsors don't want to be on this channel at all.
So she lost all her brand deals. She did a really great job articulating the brands are not interested in it being involved with controversy.
They don't want to be associated with scandals, like what happened with Doja Cat. And even when the scandal isn't my fault, they still associate my channel as being a part of it. And thus, they associate their brand being affected negatively by being on my channel.
See, that's why on YouTube I have to watch what I say on here, because once your videos or once your content contains some things that, a little bit teeter on little sensitive topics, they don't want their brand being next to it or shown or sandwiched into it. And which they have the right to. And she had to go back to doing that, just essentially explain the reason why you not see me doing this expose and you see me doing these other things is because I lost all my brand deals. And AdSense wasn't going to pay because maybe she was getting those yellow strikes because she's talking about controversial topics. Affiliate marketing is the next thing for her.
So these new types of videos where I'm displaying products that I use and love, they contain affiliate links. And they allow me to link out to products that if you use these links, I make a commission from. So this is a third type of income that my channel can use, and it's called affiliate income. And this is the reason behind my making these new types of videos.
And that's what a lot of how YouTubers make money. So I'm glad she was open and transparent for that. And actually, while Doja Cat was going on this 40-minute rant, Lauryn Hill took down the video, and her fans told her.
She took the video down, as she should. As she should. And everybody, and you know what? If she's watching this, thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. That's cool, bro. You can't just...
Yeah, so she felt remorse about taking this woman down, essentially. And that's what happens when you have fan bases like Doja Cat's Kittens or Beyonce's Beehive or Taylor Swift's Swifties, BTS Army or the Rihanna Navy. Those fandoms are capable of making you have to shut down your comment section, as Lauryn Hill had to do. So that's just a risk you take. However, I must say that she did it the right way. Did not defame her. She didn't invade her privacy. Everything was opinion.
And a lot of in this video is my opinion only. And it's also very possible that the celebrity we're talking about may have not had some of the procedures that I detail here. Remember, it's only my opinion, and I have no actual receipts to back up any of the possible plastic and cosmetic surgeries we talk about that celebrity having.
And a lot of these legal cases you'll hear me talk about on this channel and other times, you can stay clear of trouble so long as you're saying that what I'm giving in my presentation is opinion. It's not fact. I'm not saying these things as nobody complains, because as celebrity, as I mentioned in my other couple of videos, you put yourself out there. So threshold, the burden for you to be able to make a claim for something like defamation is even higher, because you just don't have to show that someone said something false about you if you're a regular person. That's it. Once you're a celebrity, you're a public figure, you then have to show that what this person says damage your reputation. And there's extreme high bar for that. So that's why most celebrities just don't even bother. However, one Doja Cat was extremely bothered. And the reason why Doja said she didn't like that was because she says it's part of her brand is to be authentic, and it goes against her brand. And so in terms of the reputation standard, the reputation element of defamation for celebrity, she says this is going to damage what she stands for. And hear her talk about this right here.
I like my fans seeing that. Because my fans doesn't mean just everybody knows exactly what going on. Not everybody, some people are more gullible. Some people will think that I did all these things and blah, 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 blah. But the truth is, it's like, why the would I allow that under my nose, under my table, under what the I'm doing? Why would I let people do that? Why would I let my fans be swayed like that? That's even if I did get hella I'd rather that even be, bro. Her just talking about me, just that, and that's my brand. I'm not out here doing surgery, bro. This beyond me. That's another mindset. It's not bad. I'm not against it. I just haven't found the courage to do.
Here's a good thing. What Lauryn Hill does right in her videos is that she clearly delineates and states that everything that she says in the video is based on her opinion. She gives the caveat, and she says she has altruistic reasons for it, similar to Doja, not, embody positivity and wanting people to feel great about themselves. She says that she does it because of more celebrities more open about the fact that they use cosmetic surgery or science to look the way they do. Young women and impressionable folks who watch them will feel so bad that their natural looks don't measure up. And so she's like, I'm doing a service. This is an education channel. She calls herself an education channel. Here, she says it here.
My goal is to diminish the stigma of plastic surgery and get you guys talking about it, what procedures work and which procedures don't work, and show you that beauty is attainable. Celebrities are infamously secretive about what they've had done. Because of this, we have many young people in our country trying to achieve naturally what celebrities have obtained surgically. If celebrities would come clean, this would do wonders in raising people's self-esteem. And until celebrities are willing to be at least a bit more honest, I'm here for you.
Yeah, so what's the deal? And here are the creator lessons we can learn from Lauryn Hill. Our first lesson there is what Lauryn did is really important for fellow creators, is to go all in on what's working, especially if you find that, if you think that you are interested in it enough to keep going, to make that be like your thing until you get tired of it. And also if you feel like there's enough material, because sometimes people go viral for something that they don't normally do, and then they don't really have enough content, or they're not really interested in that, but they're forced to because they get all these subscribers or followers based on that viral moment, and then they're stuck. So she loves doing that. It's her passion, and she went all in. And those videos were getting like hundreds and thousands of views, and they were going good. And so that's what we should do as content creators. That's what I'm doing on this channel. It was first just, it was the dumping grounds for various videos that you can see here. If you scroll all the way down, you'll see them. Then did some Pinterest marketing because I had some successes Pinterest, then YouTube education, then creator economy chat, and I've landed here on content creator legal help because there's not a lot of channels on YouTube that helps creators know and learn about their rights. And I'm an attorney, and I licensed in several jurisdictions, including the United States Supreme Court, which is going to be seeing some cases that might impact YouTubers soon. And so I am not your attorney, but I am someone who knows the law and familiar with the law. And so if you watch this channel, I'm going to help you decode some sort of things. My next video actually is going to be for those of you or anyone who is interested in forming a reaction channel or who has a current reaction channel and they are frustrated because of copyright strikes. And I'm going to show you the right and wrong way to do reaction channels. I'm going to show you the right and wrong way to reuse other people's content so you are not demonetized. So you actually, when it's time to join the YouTube Partner Program, that you're eligible and not struck because you're using other people's content. So those are the next two videos that are coming down the pike, along with other videos related to Federal Trade Commission disclosure requirements, which if you're a United States-based creator, you have to abide by, and then lots of stuff like that. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. All right. In my opinion, based on the way that Lauryn Hill presents her information, essentially just saying, here's some pictures, here's some videos, this is what I think, what do you all think? I think that's fair. It's fair game for a celebrity who puts themselves out there to expect that people would say some of these things like that and speculate. And at no point did she say, these are facts, I have receipts. She definitely did it. She just says, it looks that way. And I think that's the way you toe the line carefully in terms of opinion on these types of channels. And Lauryn said she was one of the OGs. Since she started doing that about 3 years ago, several other actual plastic surgeons and people who are actually in the industry have formed their own really successful channels, sort of decoding and trying to figure out what type of surgery or plastic or cosmetic procedures high profile people may or may not have gotten. And it's a really great niche on YouTube. It's very popular. That after this whole thing blew over, again, this happened last February, Lori went back to doing the same type of content. And as you can see from her channel, those videos picked up. The videos that she did where she was just doing like Amazon haul or talking about her skincare routine got 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 views. But when she went back to talking about actual celebrities, she's back on track on her way to 500,000 subscribers. And so it was a blip in the radar. Then just the lessons to be learned there. So this is what I'm here for, just sharing information, insights of the way other YouTubers handle celebrity laws and rules and things like that. And we can learn from them, than anything. And so stay tuned to the channel if you're interested in that. I'll do some other expose. My next video, I am going to talk about yet another comedian. It seems like this is a season for comedians getting in their feelings. I'm going to talk about a couple of comedians versus content creators or versus podcasts or versus non-traditional sort of media. So it's great for me to have this type of content, but it's so interesting in this season. Within the last 6 weeks, we've had so many cases similar to that with comedians who are paid to make fun of people, get upset that people are making fun of them or saying things that they don't think is nice or kind or true or accurate or factual or damaging. So it's about words. Sticks and stones break your bones, or do they? I don't know. We'll see. All right, take two. In the meantime, if you're interested, I'm putting all the videos in this series here, and if this continues to do well, I'll just rebrand this entire channel and just talk about that generally. But for now, this is just a series. If you're interested, I put all the videos related to the legal stuff in one series that you can see here. So watch the next one if you haven't seen it next.